good morning, and welcome to the garden. Welcome to Garden Conversations with Rose on today, Friday the 13th, 2021, in the month of August. There's normally a bad connotation to Friday the 13th, and people are sometimes on edge. But I wish to say today to you that it is still a blessed day. It's the Lord's day. He has given us another chance at life. And because you are able to breathe in the breath of life, it is still a beautiful day. Across the region and indeed throughout the world, there is a lot of uncertainty and extra confusion, angst, anxiety to many of us. There is the talk about all the different variants that have come to our doorsteps. There is the talk about impositions of vaccines. There is the idea that governments are forcing people. There is the talk. There is the protests that are being carried on in many Caribbean countries. People in general are not in a good place. There is so much anxiety that I have been aware of. And even if I'm not aware, I think it still continues for many persons. Some of us have had the impositions of extra curfew hours, lockdowns, and in general, we are so still uncertain. But I wish to say to all of us that in spite of everything that's going on in this world, we have always got something in our hands to take us through. Those of us who have a personal relationship with God, those of us who believe that God is able, those of us who still think that God is in charge, we know that even as we go through these trying times and we too are anxious, that there will be some light at the end of the tunnel. So I always say to people, you always have something in your hands that you can work with. We were not born to be defeated. We were born to shine. And there is something within each of us that can afford us the opportunity of getting over that hurdle. So if you're inside and you feel a little squeezed in, what can you do? What creativity can you tap into within yourself to take you through this time? Search hard and deep. Don't give up. It isn't the end of the road. It isn't over. You're alive for a reason. So I urge you, as hard as it is, because I know how it feels being cooped up inside. I just love being on the outside, especially in the early mornings. But there's something that you've got in your hands, and there's something growing in you that you can use to your advantage. So as we go through today, Friday the 13th, the weekend, whatever your situation is, I urge you to remember that there is still hope in life. Have a beautiful Friday and indeed a great weekend.